With all my heart, I support social and economic policies that enhance tolerance and equality. Asking whether I will take a stand against Islamophobia is misleading because it assumes that we should ignore the 520 passages in the Quran that are based on cruelty or intolerance. The Quran is memorized in whole or in part by devout Muslims in the original Arabic. Furthermore, this Muslim holy book is believed by Muslims to be the final and literal word of an authoritarian God conveyed through the angel Gabriel to the prophet Muhammad. The scripture, said to be without error, is in direct conflict with democracy and freedom of thought. The First Amendment states that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion nor prohibiting the free expression thereof. When religious people try to impose their beliefs on others, especially when those beliefs run afoul of man-made law, then rule of law must prevail. The holy books of the Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam together have 1,641 passages describing religious, sanctioned violence, intolerance, or cruelty. In civil society, we consider these things to be illegal, so religious people who take these passages literally should be shunned and called out. In the 6th surah, or chapter of the Quran, Allah allows certain people to disbelieve in paradise just so he can take pleasure in torturing them forever after they die. In chapter 21 of Exodus, in the Old Testament, the self-styled jealous God orders that a child who hits or curses his parents must be executed. Our species would be extinct by now if we had taken that passage and passages like it literally. Unfortunately, many practitioners of these monotheistic religions do take passages in their scriptures to be either written or directly inspired by God, even if these ancient holy books encourage what is considered criminal behavior today. While we should defend the right of anyone to practice their religion, we should not tolerate any criminal behavior that results from the beliefs of these extremists. Fear of Islam or of Muslims may be justified in the case of fundamental Muslims who are advocating a literal interpretation of the Quran, just as fear of Christians is entirely reasonable in the case of our own American Taliban, which takes the Bible literally and prays for a theocracy to crush dissidents and non-believers. We need to make a distinction between those people who are law-abiding and those who use their religion to justify cruelty or violence. Religious people should disavow violence and use the Golden Rule as their guide to proper behavior. The law of reciprocity says that in general we should treat others as they wish to be treated, and it is found in Judaism, Christianity, and Islamic scriptures. Stephen Weinberg once said, "With or without religion, you have good people doing good things and evil people doing bad things, but for good people to do evil, that takes religion." People doing evil in the name of religion should be feared, and it is up to religious people to reassure others that they do not take their scriptures or their dogmas literally, and that they have peaceful and law-abiding intentions. Religious people who respect others and follow the rule of law should be respected. Those who do not are to be feared. Our government is also to blame for helping to cause radical Muslims to look for justification in their holy books for acts of violence. The U.S. should stop antagonizing Muslims by invading their countries or otherwise meddling in their affairs in order to protect oil profits. It seems to me the U.S. often practices a different kind of golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules.